Morning, everybody. Troy from the Do-It-Yourself World and the Off-Grid Project, and Chris here.
Hi.
We are working on this chicken coop, as we had said we were gonna. The frame of the chicken tractor is now going to be a permanent part of the chicken coop for the little birdies. This is going to be their permanent home, very large, because they're going to grow up to be bigger birds. And then we'll have electric fence around the perimeter for safety and security. That we will do quite soon here. Actually, we have to do it today. And then this chicken coop will be locked up and closed at night when they go to bed for their own safety. So it'll be extra safe for them, secure. I just grabbed this wire over in the side yard, trying to straighten it out. Now, let's take this here. It's not as tall, is it? Not as tall, so we'll still be able to stand snagging up everything. So we'll start it there. It'll just reach. So I think what we'll do is double it on that part over there. You know what? Let's do it this way. Start it here. We'll double it up. It is going to be long enough. Oh, it's going to be long enough. Yeah, see? That's all we need. Sorry you can't see us down here. We're just stapling this on. And back. Chicken Bunker 2016. Now, we're going to have to cut it. So, do you know where the yellow cutters are? I think I might. Ow! Oh, it ripped the hair off. So, what we'll do is just bring it around. And it's really got its own mind. If you could go over there, please, and pull that through without it snagging on everything in the world. Pull it on through. Yep, keep it tight, pull it. Yeah, that'll work. Thanks. I can get it around the corner here. Yeah, it's going to be good. It's going to be perfect.
You need to be back over there.
No, if you can please finish with the boards you're putting down.
Okay.
And that'll secure them on the bottom. Oops. So this chicken wire is only designed to keep the chickens in, not predators out. The safety for the birds at night is the electric fence and the cage itself being closed at night. That's what keeps the chickens alive at night. So, it's going to be pretty good. I think the birds will be happy in their new home because it'll be larger with the addition of the full chicken coop. What do you think, Chris?
Yeah, I think it'll be good. They're going to be happy.
The only only problem is we didn't count for putting on the chicken wire in the middle here when we built this, or when we put it so close. But it goes. There we go. Now I gotta reach into there somehow. Good. So we're gonna finish putting staples on, and then we'll go get our little birds and we'll put them in here and let them free range in their new cage. Well, free range is not quite appropriate word in this case, but we'll let them run free in their new cage. They've got the house and they've got the whole runway here, so all the little babies can come back together again. We should have recorded this. We just moved the other chicken tractor over some, so we have room to work and for chicken and the birds and whatever. Now we got more room for everything here, so that's better. Chickens are scratching dirt out on me. Right now, we cover these and we'll be good here. Oh yeah, nothing's gonna get through there. Gotta leave room for the electric fence to come through along the side. That'll be the final defense barrier for the birds at night. So we're going to remove this wire, this piece. We'll cut it off and we'll remove it from here. And we're going to have this all electrified around here. So that'll be a big job, but we'll get it. And then the birds will be safe. Alright everybody, well this is how it's going to be now. The little birds are going to be out here with the big boys. All three primary chicken coops together. Now again, people keep asking, why do you keep making... snagged. Keep asking, why do you keep making chicken coops? Well, I'm starting to separate by breed and by type. These are basically... Actually, these are our heavy egg layers, and they're the bantams, which are the showbirds. And they are loving the new dirt. They like to be moved. And that's good that we have chicken tractors, because we can just move them around. This is a behemoth. This does not move easy. But it wasn't meant to be in the end that light. But since I rewired it, nothing has ever got a chicken through that fence ever again. Although you can see they've been pulling at it sometimes. These guys go up into bed at night, and so they're safe. Nothing can get through that heavy wire. A raccoon can't bend that wire. And although it's wide mesh, there's no danger to the birds because a raccoon can't crawl through that mesh. And the birds sleep up in their house at night, which is good. And these guys we're going to have to probably keep an eye on because they're most likely going to want to sleep outdoors at night, which means we're going to have to usher them into bed and train them to go into bed at night until they're used to it themselves, and then they'll be safe. Because otherwise anything can reach through that and tear them apart. And we don't want that. So, got a little bit of work left to do today on this, but we'll get it done. Oh, there you go. And they're like, let me out, we want to go. There you go. Come on. That one might need some rehab, I'm not sure. Because I've been picking at its wing a little. Yeah. There you go. Go. Alright, we gotta go get the others. Now obviously we're gonna have to build yet another chicken coop later. And eventually then the entire yard will be fenced again. But for now they'll be fine because they're still babies. Babies can be bunched together. Adults need their space, as we have here and here. So they'll be good for a while. We got a lot.
That's why I wasn't worried that.
Hey everybody. Got some happy birds. They're digging in the dirt actually. They prefer the dirt. Because they can dig right down and dig holes in there and get mites out and take dirt baths, dust baths. They like that. And these guys are happy scratching in their new home because they got fresh dirt and fresh bugs to dig. So it's really good to move them around every once in a while. Well, here we have it. And they're all underneath. They're inside and they're outside and they're underneath and they're everywhere. They're loving their new home. Plenty of space to run and play and dig and eat. Hey everybody, Chris and I are still working over here, cleaning up the wood piles. I had wood forever, didn't I?
Yeah.
He helped me chop all the logs that were just a little bit too long for the wood stove, but too short for me to prop up alone. And I finally got all them chopped up. Chris helped me with all that. And now I got to split whatever needs to be split. And he's sorting out different piles that need to be cut based on what we got to do. That's all cured wood back there that needs to just be split and stacked. This was all cured wood that I had. So I had, what do you figure? I had at least a cord of wood laying around here more. Because there's logs back out in the back too.
Yeah, you still got a lot more laying down.
So I had at least a cord and a half counting what was in the shed now. At least.
Yeah.
That was already cured and not counting these boards. So yeah, we're okay. I would have been fine. It was just a matter of cutting it as needed, and I did what I did, and I got through the winter. But this year, we're going to be heating up the shed and the greenhouse and the tiny house on wheels. So we're going to need a lot more wood. That's why we're getting going now. Plus, we need to clear this out to move the motorhome in. Hey everybody, I'm preparing a path. We're going to mulch the walkway in front of the grapes and behind the grapes, and then Melanie's going to have a flower bed up front, which I'm about to till for her, especially since we got so many flowers, and now we can beautify the place nicely. And then we're going to lay down some cardboard along this walkway and in between the grapes to stop all the plant growth, and then put the mulch on, because the weeds are pretty bad out here, and as much as I chop them down, they come right back. I often say I wish the garden plants grew as fast as the weeds did around here. You till a garden spot, plant your seeds, they're up. The weeds are up before the plants. These will be good landscaping rocks. Melanie can use them in her beds, her raised beds, and as borders. So we use everything out here at the homestead. These are all the rocks I pulled out of the garden in the last 2 years. Well, not all, but some of them. And I just started throwing them up here, thinking it would act as a good border, but it did not. I had put down that landscape cloth, which I found is biodegradable. Now, who wants biodegradable landscape cloth? so that the weeds come back up in the first season. Not me. Although, what we have we're going to use as well as cardboard underneath the mulch. I know it's bare, but it is going to hold down the weeds. And I know it's temporary. That's a good use for that as we go along here. But when you're just putting rocks, forget it. That's not going to work. The mulch will stop growth. So I've got the marker in where I'm going to till. Lopsided weight. You know, I'm going to pick up all the rocks and then we're going to till a strip for her